People have many reasons why they want to update their living rooms. Some simply do it because they're bored with the tired look and want to freshen it up. Some others want to impress their friends and relatives with the upcoming festival. Whatever your reason is, trying out a new look is necessary because it can boost your mood and bring in some positive vibes. It's not that simple for a small living room, especially if your budget is limited. But don't worry, we've got your back. These 10 small living room interior and furniture update ideas will help you make the most of your tiny space while helping you salt away some money. And as always, Simp Home presents you with the list. 10. Swap your coffee table out for an upholstered ottoman. A small living room doesn't give you many options. However, it does not mean that you have to give up hope of having a cozy one. You only need to be more creative and thoughtful with the layout of your furniture. Instead of placing a coffee table in the living room to set down your snacks and remote, you can try an upholstered ottoman. An ottoman can serve double duty, which makes it better than a coffee table. You can use it as a coffee table or footrest when you need to sit back, stretch your legs, and relax. You can also use the ottoman as an extra seat when more guests come over. Another good thing about an ottoman is that you can reupholster it to have the same color and pattern as a couch or curtains. This way you can create uniformity. 9. Uniformity is the key. Imagine you're in a small living room and you have to deal with an assorted look. If you can't arrange the furniture properly, you'll create an eyesore. For this reason, uniformity is critical when it comes to designing a small living room interior. You can earn uniformity by applying the same color scheme on the walls, flooring, and ceiling. This way, you can keep contrast to a minimum and become less aware of the limited space. Painting the walls, ceiling, and flooring with the same color hues is indeed essential. But if you want your living room to look bigger, you'd better stick with a neutral color palette like white, cream, soft gray, or beige. After that, try investing in the furniture with the same color shades as the interior to create a smooth flow. If you can't find any, you can opt for the one in a muted color because it will do in a pinch. You can also introduce a contrast like a vivid colored cushion to spark a bit of interest and make your living room less dull. 8. Or you can go for an eclectic style. If you think uniformity is somewhat dull, challenge yourself to mix and match the interior and carve out an eclectic style. The eclectic style marries different elements and gets them to create harmony. It may not be easy because if you don't do it properly, your small living room will end up with a haphazard look. Fortunately, there's always foolproof tricks to carve out the style. First, you need to combine furniture deriving from different types or eras. However, you have to do it meticulously. You can also achieve this goal by introducing high contrast. This small living room, for example, offers an intriguing contrast by combining the golden leather ottomans with a pastel blue tufted sofa. Thanks to a neutral color palette, they look good together as the perfect base for this interior. Second, you need to incorporate a touch of vintage style to round out the look, but don't overdo it. Finally, a unique coffee table with driftwood legs will complete your eclectic style transformation. 7. How to get a stylish ottoman for cheap. When updating your living room, purchasing new furniture may pop into your mind. But wait a minute. Why do you have to spend a lot of money if you can get a new piece of furniture for the cheap? Try turning your old coffee table into an ottoman. Begin with painting the legs of your coffee table white, then add wood around the bottom to match the top. It's optional though. This step will depend on the shape of your coffee table. Then drill holes in your tabletop if you want to add some tufting. Next, cut your foam to length and attach it to the tabletop using spray adhesive glue. After that, wrap the foam around the sides too. Next, cover the tabletop in foam with batting and then use a staple gun to secure it in place. 6. How to turn an old dresser into a TV stand. Do you have an old dresser that does not look appealing anymore? Well, don't throw it away. You can turn it into a stylish TV stand. First, take out the drawers and the support beams. You can also install a long wooden board at the bottom part of the dresser for additional support. Again, it's optional. After that, sand, prime, and paint the dresser. Next, cover the top of the TV stands with glass to protect it. Finally, install new drawer pulls and place some wicker baskets to organize some stuff. 5 is a perfect camouflage idea. Making everything flow into one being is the best trick for any small room, including a tiny living room. You can achieve this goal by investing in furniture with the same color as the interior. Unfortunately, finding the best pieces of furniture that match the interior ideally is not that easy. If that is your problem, you can use the magic of paint. This living room shows you that painting the bookcase the same color as the wall is good. It enables the bookcase to camouflage and look part of the room. As a result, you have an unstoppable view inside your small living room. 4 is to expand the windows for more natural light. Natural light has always played an important role in every house. When the space is limited, it becomes even more essential. If you have a minute living room, make sure that it has plenty of light, preferably natural. You can try to expand your windows by installing them from the floor up to the ceiling. And, of course, keep the window treatment down to a minimum. It's a safe bet. 3. Dark colors? Why not? A good rule of thumb is that applying a neutral color palette is a top-notch choice. Does that mean you can't use a dark hue? Of course not. Using dark colors in a small living room is not typically recommended. However, applying dark colors can be a choice if the room gets plenty of light. Still, you can't overdo it. You still need to create a balance so that your small living room doesn't look boxed in. Therefore, try painting the accent wall a dark hue and applying paler shades on the other walls and furnishings. 2 is opt for symmetry. Take your interior to the next level by creating symmetry. Imagine that your living room is cut in half. Then use a sofa or love seat as a centerpiece that defines the symmetrical look. You can place 2 identical mirrors on the side tables on both sides of the sofa to create a symmetrical look. You can also place 2 matching armchairs to accentuate the style. Before we get to number 1, I suggest you press subscribe button if this channel is new to you. Get new updates automatically every time I upload new videos. And let's find out the last idea sitting on our top chart. And lastly, number 1, earn elegance with faux marble tables. Marble has never failed to bring in some sort of elegance to the space. Unfortunately, it may cost you an arm and a leg. If you can't afford the natural marble, you can always fake the look with a marble-like contact paper. You only need to get a coffee table or a side table. Cover the top with painter's tape and apply gold spray paint to its legs to boost an elegant look. Once the paint is dry, cover the sides of the tabletop with the contact paper, then cover the top. Use a credit card or anything to get rid of the bubbles and other imperfections. That's it for now. Before you leave, like this video. If you truly enjoy it, comment it or share it with anyone close to you in your social media account or email list. Browse and follow Simp Home website for more home decor and makeover ideas. Lastly, see you again later with more videos like this in the near future. And until that time, thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, in simphome.com, you're going to find several lists that you cannot find in the Slide House channel. For instance, 10 small galley kitchen makeovers, 12 corner cabinet organization ideas, 12 kitchen cabinet DIY makeover ideas, and many more. This kind of list is compiled with more extensive research and more rigorous writing processes. As usual, the admin completed each of these lists with a relevant video that currently, as when this script is written, is free from the domination of ads. So what are you waiting for? If you have free time and internet access, once again, follow the link inside the description area and rip all benefits that Simp Home has to offer. Last, other than the 3 list titles that I already mentioned, I am giving you 25 hand-selected titles based on unique categorization that you can enjoy and take from the website that I already endorse. Here they are. Top 20 List and Beyond category. Number 1, 333 small kitchen ideas, organization and kitchen designs. 2, 125 kitchen makeover ideas for this year and beyond. 3, 100 plus ideas on how to transform your small bedroom into a calming sanctuary. 4, 62 IKEA furniture and storage creative makeovers. 5, 33 organizing small household item ideas. 6, 20 decor projects that will upgrade your home. 7, 20 organization products and decorations for a small living room. And number 8, 20 lit small bedroom organizing ideas worth trying. New top 12 list category. Number 1, 12 bedroom makeovers on a budget ideas. 2, 12 budget-friendly DIY backyard decor ideas. 3, 12 minimalist bedroom organization tips. 4, 12 modern bathroom makeovers. 5, 12 unique organization for small bedroom ideas. 6, 12 bathroom cabinet makeover, and number 7, 12 backyard makeover ideas on a budget. Return to the Slide House channel. Eventually, I am going to present you with the 10 best Slide House titles that you can rewatch or re-explore in Simp Home's website. in case you already missed it. Number 1. 10 small space ideas to maximize small bedroom. 2. 10 cheap landscaping ideas for small backyards. 3. 10 small living room makeover ideas. 4. 10 unique wall painting ideas for small bedroom. 5. 10 garden paving ideas. 6. 5 clever living walls and vertical garden ideas. 7. 10 vertical garden trellis ideas. 8. 10 storage ideas for small space bedrooms. 9. 10 backyard garden vegetable garden ideas. And lastly, number 10. 10 small bedroom office ideas.